Thanks, guys. We have Brandon Elmore today here with us, and congrats to Brandon for topping the event. Please let us know what do you play, and what placement did you get, and what event was it?
So I got first place in the remote duel regional qualifier today from the side deck, and I played Tenpai.
Cool, great. Can you show us your deck profile?
Sure. So there's nothing too special about the profile. A lot of it's pretty standard. I play the typical three Pydra, three Chandra, two Fadra. I do the three summoning, three Kaimen. We go three prosperities, and the terraforming. It's kind of it for the engine cards. And then for hand traps, this is the meat of the deck. We go three Ash, three Valor, three DD Crow. I think this is one of the best cards in the game right now. It deals with so much in this format. This won me so many games today. Hitting Princess, hitting the mirror match whenever they try to summon back from grave, hitting low from the graveyard, clutch, and every time I saw it. I also main decked three Nibs. Never resolved it, but it was there. It came up clutch, discarding for Sangan, summoning a lot. So I guess that's good. Might not play it in the future. I play two Ogre, two Mourner, just because I don't like seeing doubles of these. Kind of cut the ratio down a little so it didn't have useless cards. Play the one Magnuma honorary Tenpai here, and then I play the three Impermanents, um, 20 hand traps altogether, and then the only board breakers I played was the two Lightning Storms, just in case they came up. That's it for the main. We'll do extra deck. Shout out to Christian Greathouse for making me play two Transcendent Dragons. It actually came up today. It mattered. This card's fantastic. The mirror, just making sure you have yours on board first. You just win. Uh, Best card in the deck, probably. I also play two of these because it just gets you to this. And you all, people don't think Tenpai has a grind game, but every now and then you get in these game states where you do grind, and just having multiples of your best cards matters. Honorary Tenpai again, Meteor Burst. Never used it today, but it's there. It will never get cut. It comes up sometimes. Black Rose and Moonlight Dragon, kind of self-explanatory there. Another card that never comes up, but you got to have it. Samurai Destroyer for Yubel. Comes up against Voiceless every now and then, but didn't play it today. Trident Dragon, Dragion, sorry. Just wins matchups, man. Wins games you shouldn't have won. There's a reason this card's so expensive. And that's it for synchros. And for the link package, it's pretty simple. We do Striker Dragon, SP, and then I go the Seals, another amazing card for the deck. The Hida, the Princess, and I actually play Ambler well. I don't play the Link line for OTKs. I feel like it can come up sometimes, but if your opponent has any interruption, or even if you just open suboptimally, you can't do the OTK line anyway. So I just preferred setting up some kind of interaction for my opponent's turn. I play a lot of hand traps. I think the theory is just to not let your opponent play and then to win off of your one card starters. And like this just kind of strengthened that theory. For the side deck, I play three Dimension Shifter because you can, so you should. Three Santa Claus didn't come up a lot today, but this card's won me a lot of games in the past against stuff like Pearly, Voiceless. Um, Snake Eyes like to sit on Fuko after they know you're playing Tenpai. Card just deals with that. It's also good against IP because you can kind of out it, and then it opens up your Lightning Storm. Because a lot of times you'll go Lightning Storm and they'll chain the IP, so they just make something that can't be destroyed, and it's kind of annoying because then you still have to deal with it. But with this, you just get rid of the IP and then you Lightning Storm the rest. It works. I play three cross out for the mirror and for the best side card in existence. Card's crazy. I won games because I had it, and I won games because I had it for cross out today. It just the day just was focused around this card. It felt like
Sorry,
I play.
the autofocus is out a little bit. I think if you move your
Um,
hand a little bit on the camera. Yep, yep.
there
I
we
think.
go.
Yep.
Sorry, the nature of remote duels here. Camera quality is always a thing. For the last three cards, I played two Cosmic Cyclone, just in case. It's good in the mirror. Back row sucks. And last card is Duster. That's it. 40 card main, 15/15 on the rest.
Cool, cool, Brandon. So for the main deck and the side deck, you said that like DD Crow is like what the best hand trap in the game, and Nip is also decent, but um, what card do you want to change and like for the next your next event, and then what would
Well,
you change it into?
I don't know what I would do. I know DD Crow stays for sure. I don't know for Nib yet. I have to test some things to see what I kind of feel like is good. I know I don't want to bump up Mortar or Ogre to 3. I don't like that. I think if Nib came out, it would be for maybe Bestials or something. Another hand trap. I don't like the board breaker approach. You notice I don't play Fenrir. I like being able to interact with my opponent. I like cards that feel ambidextrous for going first or second. So I'm not sure what I'll do for Nib yet. But yeah, DD Crow is fantastic. That card just does too much. Every time I saw DD Crow, I was winning games because it just interacts with people at a level that they're not used to having to play around.
Yeah. So your also your extra deck has been performing pretty well for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, shout out to Grey House. The double Transcendent Dragon is great. You run
That's
into Unicorn or you're just playing decks that can out it. You want to make a second one. It's too
yeah.
good of a card.
Have you played other variant of Tenpai, or have you played against them? And what are the pro the con between your variant plus the other?
So I've been playing Tenpai I picked it up the weekend it came out. I played it in a regionals then. In that build, I played a more of a board breaker approach. I played the droplets and the Fenrirs and super polys and stuff, and it did all right. I just feel like when you're playing a board breaker approach and you let your opponent establish resources and establish follow up, and maybe even decks like Snake Eyes have graveyard interruptions and stuff you have to deal with as well. It just gets real hard because the bread and butter of this deck is sit under field spell, do what you want, and win games because your opponent can't interact with you. So I feel like having minimal boards to play into made that concept, that part of the deck, feel much better.
Okay, that's good. And what are your worst matchup, or if there's any for the current format using your current variant?
Um, I mean, there's a lot of sketchy matchups because again, like you want to resolve your field spell, and decks that can stop you from doing that, it's really hard. So people are playing Sun Avalon Ragnaraka right now, and they have like graveyard interruptions and bounces and stuff. That deck's such a pain to play against. Back row heavy decks are hard to play against. Snake Eyes, obviously, it's the best deck in the game right now. So anytime you come up against them, it's you're playing for your life. But other than that, I mean, other matchups that can't threaten the field spell immediately and let you get into your plays, I feel you win every game.
Okay, that's good. That's cool. Yeah. Is there any other shout out you want to make?
Yeah, shout out to all my friends in the Stank Pit, Mikey, Trevor, Mitchell, Hunter. They help me out with all this stuff, man. Testing all the time and playing. Shout out to Shokan TCG for helping me get all my cards. Shout out to Great House for being a great friend to theorize with and talk with and stuff. And shout out to Team Legendary for doing this deck profile. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Brandon, for the deck profile, and I hope you will top in the next event.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thanks.